doing music outside the Gambia, bringing it back to the Gambia, serving the Gambian population. Most of the boys and most of the artists that are in the diaspora, do complain. They have a lot of complaints about promoters back in the home here, Gambians back in here, producers back in here.
Yeah.
So normally I have complaints, a lot of complaints from my fellow colleagues that are doing music in the diaspora.
Yeah.
Anytime when they call me, I've sent money to this producer, he don't give me my song, I send a producer this thing, he ate my money, he don't give me the beat.
Yeah.
They always have problems on certain things like that.
Yeah.
So do you have any problems like that in the Gambia? Because bringing your music to the Gambia, connected with the Gambian people, with the stakeholders, the people that are doing, producers, the promoters, how is the difficulties you're facing with them, or how is it going on with you guys? To be frank enough, just say what is your experience with them.
September also. When I released in September, already another artist had a song on that beat, and he also released the video this May already before I released mine. And then when I released mine 7 days later, my video is really it was going good. It's already having a lot of views, and then
you have copyright.
I received a copyright claim.
Yeah, on YouTube.
On YouTube. So I contacted the ones who have this, they claim the copyright, and then it happens to be like a Red Kid,
Yeah, Red Kid.
Yeah. So I contacted this guy. I checked him on Instagram. We communicated, and then he also assured me, he also bought this beat from J-Life.
Wow.
But then I explained to him. I sent him everything that since last year. How the process and everything. I sent him, he said, oh yeah, you are right, this beat actually belongs to you and stuff like that. But he is on the label, he couldn't do anything about this.
Yeah, because they already they copyrighted this song first before you on iTunes and other platforms.
Exactly.
So it seems like they own the copyright than you now.
Yes.
Because it seems like you recopied or you re-uploaded their content now.
Yeah.
Now
So,
when you contacted J-Life, how did you handle the issue?
J-Life didn't handle the issue not in a good way, because J-Life actually didn't communicate with me.
Okay, you texted him or you called him?
I called him, I messaged him, I sent him voice.
Yeah, to all the people that are watching this show right now, this is Lura, the Ultimate Bass in the building. I welcome you all back on the Ultimate Podcast for a brand new episode. It's been a while, for the October, kind of busy on certain stuffs. So we are back for the December energy, the December energy, everything going down, lot of shows, lot of concerts, semesters coming up, down. Most of the semesters that are coming, from the diaspora, the artists. We happen to have the first semester that is here, Gambian artists in the diaspora doing some great works. I call him Batis3ta, mashallah, one of the biggest thing right now in the airways, performing all over the Gambia right now, doing great stuff. He happened to record a song with Mahadi Hammer last year. The song is doing so on YouTube and everywhere. So Batis3ta, Malawan Jerryjeff, welcome on the Ultimate Podcast.
Thanks so much, man.
Yeah, it's a great thing. It's a pleasure having you. We're here with us.
Same, Yeah, man. Thanks so much, and thanks for having me here. It's a pleasure to be here. You always, see your things. You always do great, and you support, Gambian artists. You support Gam music. You always in the game, and always promoting Gam music. You want the Gam music to go in the next level. So for that, we are always, grateful, and it's a pleasure really to be here.
Yeah, we're doing it for the flag, man. Red, white, blue, white, green. Up and level. Up. So when we say Batis3ta, we're gonna start from your bio. When we say Batis3ta,
that's a good question.
What is your real name and where you born?
First of all, I would just like to rectify Batis3ta. It's no more 2, it's 3. So Batis3ta.
3ta, okay.
Yes, I used to be like Batis3ta as a footballer.
Okay.
But now as an artist, so I want something like special name, because Batis3ta is there already.
Okay.
So Batis3ta is the name that I'm using as my
mashallah,
exactly,
clear.
Sure. My real name is Musa Sow. I'm born, Gambian, from Kampasa village,
Kampasa.
Fonyi.
Which side? Okay, Fonyi.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but I grew up also in Lamen.
Okay, Lamen,
both places, Kampasa.
I could recognize your face, back in the days,
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. So, I now I'm based in Switzerland,
Switzerland,
Europe. So like 10 years now, I'm there, going and coming, doing music over there, doing music here as well. Always, representing, Gam music, out there as well, So, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
the conversation is gonna be rich, and we are gonna talk about a lot of things. We'll talk about you as a hustler, you as a musician, and the other side of you again, family-wise.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your childhood time. Did you grow up in the Gambia? Which side of the Gambia did you grow up?
Yeah, like I grew up firstly like in Kampasa, the village, Fonyi. I did my primary school there, and then. My grade 7, I came back to Lamen.
Lamen, yeah.
From there, I went back Kampasa.
Okay.
Again, I finished my schooling here in Lamen.
Okay.
And then
St.
after, Banjulinden.
Banjulinden, okay.
Yes.
Which year was that?
That was like. I don't know if I can remember the year right now. It's a while,
way back,
it's a while,
It's a while, yeah. Still be good. Now let's talk about your childhood, your relationship with your family. How were you brought up? Some of us, maybe brought up in a very cool family, a very wealthy family.
Yeah.
But some people, they might be in a family whereby they are struggling to build in a handsmade, to put food on the table. Let's talk about your childhood. You being at campus. Traveling to Lamen, up and down. Let's talk about those days, the struggle, because I can see it's different from now.
Sure.
So we are going to talk about back in the days.
Yeah.
How was life with you? How was the struggle? Then with the family, not before music, but with the family. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, it was. I mean, all right, because like for me, I would kind of say like I grew up with my grandma, and also my stepmom, like. My dad have two wives, so
okay, mashallah.
With them over there, I grew up with them. Did everything for me.
Yeah.
So
the socialism was there, like the unity.
Yes, exactly. So family is for me like always like kind of also like personal. I don't like to like really talk deep more about it, but it was good. It was okay.
Yeah, it was good with you. Now, what was the hobby? What was the lifestyle back in the days before music? Some people might be in football, some might be in basketball, some might be in other stuff.
That's why I got the name.
In football.
Yeah. That's why I got the name. Batis3ta.
Okay, I could remember.
Since childhood, it's Batis3ta. Until now, some of them call me still Batis3ta.
Yeah.
So
the name you had the name from Lamen or from Kampasa?
From Kampasa.
Kampasa. Okay.
Yes. Because it was like really young time, young,
age,
Batis3ta Jasi, number 9.
Okay.
So then, it's like Batis3ta, and then I come also Lamen, there also, like always Batis3ta, So then I started doing music, I changed it to 3.
Yeah,
just because the Batis3ta was already stuck, and a lot of people knew me like Batis. They actually always even cut it like Batis, So then they don't even say like the whole name. They just Batis, so it's easier for them,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So which year did you start doing music, or which of your school times did you start doing music? In which grade?
I don't start doing actually music when I was in the Gambia.
Okay.
When I traveled, I was kind of like doing music because I was doing with a lot of people who are here, artists now like big,
Yeah, big.
So we used to write lyrics to, together. Huh?
Name few artists of.
I don't want to name artists.
Okay,
no.
But it's normal though.
I know, but like, I mean, people are. This is Gambia. I know,
pity,
definitely. You start saying some things, people already start. I mean, I'm a really,
it's part of your journey.
That's part of my journey, but I'm always wanna stay in my lane,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and when that artist or those artists like recognize that or they remember, one day maybe they will say it,
Yeah,
But now they're big artists now. They are good, artists. We used to like really hang out.
Yeah.
The time I was going to school, we do a lot of things together. Like rapping. They will be rapping, and you know we'll be writing lyrics for them and some stuff like that. You know, so yeah, that was like really
back in the days.
You know.
So like, which year did you travel from the Gambia to Switzerland? Or you first traveled to where?
I traveled.
Which side of Europe?
I traveled to Europe first, in Italy.
Italy, okay.
Yes, and Italy, I didn't spend like much time there, so I kind of like spent whole of my time in Switzerland.
Yeah, okay.
Like 10. I mean, now it's 10 years ago.
Yeah, mashallah.
Yeah.
Now,
almost 11.
Now, let's talk about the journey to Switzerland. Like, you've been in Europe. You know. When did you start doing real production music? Going to studios and like, producing music.
I also kind of, it's a long journey though, because when I came, I kind of meet with people who are really like into music. We doing like all the time. We go out. I follow them in the studio, but still then I really didn't get more. I even also write. Sometimes I correct their lyrics, and stuff like that, But then like professional, I would say, because I started and then I went in really all out. I started like 2019. Like 2019, I get in the studio, and already I open up everything like platform. I got all like links and stuff like that. Yes, so
it seems like you start with writing songs for artists.
Not like recording them. Not really like I wouldn't say writing songs for artists, but I mean like correcting songs for artists, writing like in a way that when they write some songs, they don't finish it. I help out,
you chip in and complete for them.
So
mashallah. So in Europe, like you saying that you've been rolling with some artists there. In Europe too, is there any artist that you can name for us that you are kind of related to, like doing your things with their popular artists, or any Gambian artist that you can even at least recommend for us, that you
so recently, like a few years ago, I met like I mean probably you will know like Papa Lenti,
Lenti.
So we there, and but we are really good friends, we visit each other, and then we always connect and stuff like that. But like in the music side, because he kind of not doing any music anymore, so I focus on my stuff with my music, with the people who do music, over there. But for him, he's like just now it's like a hobby for him, so he's not like really like fully concentrated on the music side, So like his homies like Simbas is there, like G, and also Gunda Weche. We did like a couple of.
They are Swedish.
They are Africans, but like Kenyan. And also they're like one of them is a mix. So the other is like they are also like he's born there, but he's originally from Zimbabwe.
Yes. So they all doing reggae and dancehall music.
One is doing like reggae and dancehall. The other one is doing hip hop. It's more of hip hop and Swiss German hip hop.
Mashallah. That's awesome.
And, like also sometimes I even like to sing in Swiss German, but I haven't yet. But we used to like do some stuff in the studio with those guys,
mashallah.
But until now I haven't
do a song
in Swiss German or in German yet. But it's in the
mashallah. Now let's talk about your genre of music. What kind of genre of music are you doing right now, and what kind of music do you want to focus on more? Because as you can see, those days in the Gambia, people are more focused on reggae, dancehall and stuff. But now the game is kind of switched to Afro pop, Afro manding, Afro rap and stuff like that. So let's talk about that.
Somehow I'm like I used to be in the beginning, like I used to be more in the dancehall and reggae too, but then now I kind of also into the
cultural side.
The cultural side, exactly. Because I have 2 songs.
I could see your video, behind the scene video.
Yes.
I see the women they wearing that.
This is this song. It's about. Like we did the video. So here, this is also a fuller song.
Fuller song, okay.
Yes, it's Afro.
Fusion.
Yes.
Afro fusion with who?
It's solo.
Solo, you're solo.
Yeah.
You can speak Fula.
Yes, I'm a Fula.
Yeah, you're Fula.
Yeah.
Okay, I was. You kind of related to Jola, officially.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Mashallah, that's nice,
No, don't
so you
say
kind of
I'm
speak
Jolas. I'm the Jolas. I'm the father of the Jolas.
Yeah. But don't worry. Don't worry. We are going to talk about that later. So it seems like when you came back, you happened to really do a song on Fula.
Yeah.
On the cultural side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like year before last year, I had a song also on my album, the last album, Santa Yala. I have a song also there, called Misal Minion.
Okay.
And this time like Jola Bado.
Hoping to listen to the song.
Yeah. It's a nice one. Oh yeah, I mean you will love it. As a collabo, I featured an artist called Fonyi Boyo.
I know him. I used to follow him on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's a good artist, a good one.
He's doing great. He's coming up,
Yeah, now let's talk about the challenges in Europe.
Yeah.
Now, you as an African, you go there to hustle, for to bring back to the homeland, change your living standard and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At the same time, doing music. How do you deal with it?
It used to be tough, but then it's like trying to really know your way. Like you can't go to a country where you don't even know even a single word in any language.
Yeah.
I went to Switzerland. I couldn't even say one in Swiss German.
Yeah.
How it's pronounced. I couldn't. When someone say one in Swiss German, I couldn't even know what that means.
Wow.
So it's like fresh, new, like newborn. Yeah. So I had to meet people. I had to integrate with the people. I had to learn the language. I had to at least try to find a work, job, so that I can able to speak the language more better. Because like just going to school, that doesn't guarantee you be able to speak.
So you have to socialize with the people.
You have to socialize with the people, in at the workplace, on the street, on the street, also, at the school, So you have to really speak. Even if it is not correct, you just have to speak. Until now, I speak like perfectly Swiss German, perfectly German. I write. So I had to firstly like really struggle to able to meet people. So I would say like struggle, but not that struggle, because you have to be open to able to meet people. So I was open to the people, So I went out. I always go out, the street walk, meet people, go out, find this, see the streets, get to know the places, Sometimes even my friends who are born there, they tell me, the streets more better than us, Because that when I was there, when I came, newly there, I used to like walk, I don't take the bus because I didn't have money. So I don't take the bus, until I knew a lot. I know a lot of places. So now those days when we are there early of your stay there, you were not doing music. You were kind of focused on the language and everything. Yes.
Yeah. So now when you started doing music, how was the challenges with the job and the music? And if frequently do you have shows there to perform, or you just doing your music to promote it in the Gambia, or you also performing their shows or doing gigs there?
Yes, I have a good platform over there. I have a team over there.
Yeah, okay.
I have my band. I have a full band over there.
Okay.
Yes, a full band actually.
Okay.
Who play only my music.
Okay.
When we have a concert, it depends on what place we have. We have a big
Concert
place,
too?
Concert. We use the band. If it is like a
Small
venue, or like if it is gonna be less expenditures, I only go with the DJ.
Okay.
I have also DJ over there. So I have producers. I have like a whole team over there.
Yeah.
It's just like for me. It's like both. Gambia and Switzerland. So I'm focusing on both sides. Because with all that I'm there, I'm representing Gambia music.
Yeah.
Like recording my music, I always also like make deals with the DJ, the producers over here in the Gambia. So I have the beats over there. I record it there in the studio. And also like my band, they will play these same songs that I'm recording also in the band. There is no plus, there is no minus. It's all like just
the same.
So everything is like.
Now let's talk about you doing music in Europe, like for example in Switzerland. Let's just specify on Switzerland. Now, if somebody is doing music in Switzerland, like an artist like you, a Gambian, based in Switzerland doing music, how are the strategies there? Like the promotion size, marketing of your music, the branding of the artist. Because I don't want to use this word, but then most of the time, in Europe or you've been in another country, it's kind of difficult for you to fit into their market. When you're doing music, especially doing a music that is different from their culture, different from their vibe that they're feeling. So how do you fit in with the vibe and the population, the culture there? How do you fit in to have gigs and
I have struggles. I have really struggles. I won't lie. I mean, I have like struggles, to fit in, But then I always have the right connections. I try to get myself with, to connect with the people that have those connections, So until now, I'm still struggling to be in a bigger platform, But then when I want to organize I even organize my own shows over there, venues, different venues that where I organize my own shows, play with the band or with the DJ, So or others they invite us, to play, and in Switzerland, like. If you want to get in the music industry, you have to go through process, Firstly, you have to register. You can just be an artist, but if you want your music to sell, if you play on a club or on a venue, you get paid for just playing in that venue.
So,
not just being paid like your gig, money or something. But if you play in a club.
And you register.
You are registered. The club will also pay where you registered, and those will also pay you because your music is playing in the club. If it is playing in the radios, it's the same thing as well, So you have to have that PRO where you register to for them to follow up where your music is being played. When you play also in a venue, you have to give them like a list of songs that you are performing there. Then they have to take this sign and
register,
and then you send this to the PRO, we call it like Swizzer. Is the company which control and collect everything on royalties and stuff like that.
Mashallah.
So this is how we operate over there.
So now let's talk about the Gambian population there. Now, let's base on the Gambian population in Switzerland. Now you doing a show in Switzerland. Now, how is the Gambian population reacting to you, and how big is the Gambian population supporting your thing in Switzerland, and how do you roll out your thing with them, and mixed culture, mixed nations and stuff like that?
It's my area where I live, in St. Gallen. There are not so many Gambians, but there are Gambians,
Okay.
But it's sometimes really tough, because Gambians, I don't know what's up with Gambians, it's always difficult.
They are not connected that much.
Supportive and stuff like that. I won't really, I do most of the things by myself. I have a lot of friends there, a lot of Gambians.
Maybe today are kind of busy on hustling, making the dope money.
Hustling, but then also I don't know. I won't say
much about that.
But we were I used to have, tight friends, really tight. Good.
But when it
friends,
comes to the music, they are not supporting. But when outside music, you can chill and roll.
Out also not now anymore somehow.
Okay, now
used
you
to be different.
You kind of independent now.
You
kind of solo guy.
Solo, not me from my side. I still connect with them. I have shows. I send them. I tell them. I go to them. I even tell them, hey, you guys can help me out. I even tell them, hey, you guys can come and play. There are some DJs. There are artists also. But then still, it's
there are disconnection.
So it's something always happening, in between. My crowd is always Swiss people. Other countries, the white people, because they love band performance, they love live
they
always come out, rolling out in numbers, always supporting anywhere we have shows, they always come,
Now, it's good that you coming back. This year is your second year coming back to the Gambia to promote your music, or because I've noticed you last year. Last year when you were here, Maha called me to have you on the podcast. Then I was kind of tied up with other artists. Then I told him that I don't know whether we can have you because you were about to go back. Then we fixed a date for you, but you could not make it. Then you went back. But how long did you start bringing your music back home in the Gambia?
Since 2022. 2022. I start getting connections with
artists
Gambians,
and producers.
Yes, in the Gambia. So before last as well, I did a concert. I did it with the band. You know,
Okay,
I wanted to try in Lamen, at Lamen. I wanted to try it here in the Gambia, 2023. But then, you know, like, yeah, it was really great because the band members, you know, they're here in the Gambia, you know.
Yeah.
So I gave them like my songs in advance for them to practice and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
And then when I came, we had like 2 weeks to practice together, you know. Yeah. So we had a good chemistry. But then, you know, the turnout or the people who came to the show, you know, they really enjoyed, you know. But then, like, the turnout was really not so good, yeah. You know. But I was happy.
It's good that you introduce yourself, yeah.
Yes, you know. So the people came, you know. I was my EP that is called The Journey Begin. That's the one I presented, you know, the first concert in the Gambia.
All the production of the EP, where did you did the production, like in the Gambia or like outside?
Some in the Gambia and then some over there. Yeah, a lot of the songs are also produced by Believe in One Records.
Believe in One, yeah.
So since then, since 2022, I already connected with Believe in One Records. Until now, you know,
you're working smoothly.
Still working with him, you know.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
So now, like, you know, doing music outside the Gambia, bringing it back to the Gambia, serving the Gambian population. Most of the boys and most of the artists that are in the diaspora, you know, do complain. They have a lot of complaints about promoters back in the home here, Gambians back in here, producers back in here. Yeah. So normally I have complaints, a lot of complaints from my fellow, you know, colleagues that are doing music in the diaspora. Yeah. Anytime when they call me, you know, I've sent money to this producer, he don't give me my song, you know, I send a producer this thing, he ate my money, he don't give me the beat. Yeah. They always have problems on certain things like that. Yeah. So do you have any problems like that in the Gambia? Because, bringing your music to the Gambia, connected with the Gambian people, with the stakeholders, the people that are doing, you know, producers, the promoters, how is the difficulties you're facing with them, or how is it going on with you guys? To be frank enough, just say what is your experience with them.
Sure. I have a lot of, you know, bad experiences.
Yeah.
Lot. You know, recently, like, this album, before even released, it was like 2 weeks. I wanted to release it early, like around end of September, but then I was not able to release it in September. I had to release it on October 10 because of I had an issue with J Live Music. Okay. J Live Music sold my beat to another person because I bought the beat. I mean, like, I sent him a beat to recreate for me. I paid him, like, you know, fully, and, you know, so it was like, this is exclusive beat for me.
It's supposed to be copyrighted for you.
Exactly.
For your own.
So and then, you know, I actually recorded. I featured Batis3ta on that song, and then I came because I wanted to put that song on this album. This was last year. It happens, you know. So I kept the song, and then when I came last year, November, December, I did this video with Batis3ta, and then I released the video. But late this September also, when I released in September, already another artist had a song on that beat, and he also released the video on last May. This May already, before I released mine, you know. And then when I released mine 7 days later, my video is really, like, it was going good, you know. It's already having a lot of views, and then
you have copyright claim.
I received a copyright claim.
On YouTube.
On YouTube. So I contacted the ones who, like, you know, have this, they claim the copyright, and then it happens to be like a Red Kid, you know.
Red Kid.
So I contacted this guy. I checked him on Instagram. You know, we communicated, and then he also, like, assured me, he also bought this beat from J Live. Wow. But then I explained to him. I sent him everything that since last year, how the process and everything. I sent him. He said, "Oh yeah, you are right. This beat actually belongs to you," and stuff like that. But he is on the label. He couldn't do anything, you know, about this.
Because they already they copyrighted this song first before you on iTunes and other platforms.
Exactly.
So it seems like they own the copyright than you now. Because it seems like you recopied or you re-uploaded their content now. Now, so when you contacted J Live, how did you handle the issue?
J Live didn't handle the issue not in a good way, because J Live actually didn't communicate with me.
Okay, you texted him or you called him?
I called him, I messaged him, I sent him voice. 3 days left before the copyright the claim will be, like, finish, and then my account will be blocked. Or I will have to come- yeah.
It's like they strike, they send you a strike.
Yes. So
Oh, okay. It's like I feel you now. I feel you now.
If I
It's not a claim. It was a copyright strike.
Yeah. So they told me like they gave me 7 days. They gave me 7 days
Yes, to delete it.
to delete the video totally. Take
Delete
out.
it, or
Yeah.
you have a strike on
Yes.
your account.
I have a strike. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So this what happened, and then I contacted JLive. Nothing, and then I contacted the guy who linked me with JLive.
Yeah.
Who went to JLive. He paid, and then he sat there. He made the beat for me.
Okay.
Later on, JLive said to the other artist that he is communicating with me.
You?
Yes. So the great kid was telling me that I will communicate with my guys. Then he communicated with his guys. They are like he's on this label. Nigeria or something like this.
Yeah.
So these people, they said like they will not take out this strike, because they have the right. They own the beat. So I have to settle this with JLive. So I'm trying to settle this with JLive, but JLive is not communicating with me. He don't even respond to my messages, So one time I sent someone to really communicate with him. Then after, when I called him, he picked up the call. He told me like, I don't communicate with you because this is not. I didn't do this directly with you. I did it directly with someone else. I tell him, but you remember, when you send the beat, you send it to my name. Like you wrote the beat on my name, Batis3ta. When you send it, that means you've saved the name with my name. So when you are selling that beat to someone else, actually you will see the name. Why did you do that? You could have also informed me that you want to give this beat to someone else. Then I know, that person know. So when this happen, no one will have to get into trouble. Because I paid a lot of money on this video. I paid a lot of money on the production, the beat, and also the recording and the mix and master. And then I went to do a video. I paid models. I paid the venue. I paid a lot of things, to make this thing really come and then happen, and then upload it on the YouTube. And this happened. So I had to delete the video and
lose
now,
everything.
And lose everything. So
on
then I
project.
recreate the beat again. I recreate the beat, and then luckily my videographer told me like he can just
switch the video
on the
yeah
beat,
they use the same tempo, the same tempo beat.
But still I had to pay again for the beat for that beat again, and then record the mix and master. I had to pay that again, so that can really like come again, to upload the song,
So the song again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about. I think I saw this story on with Citizen Outlook.
Yeah.
Yeah. They wrote about the story.
Yeah.
About that issue with JLive.
Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes it's good that when you are doing that again with any producer, make sure you own your own rights, and then register and have the copyright of the beat. Yeah. JLive. Anga sa affaire. Okay. Bay loy def. Okay. Yeah, so like Batis3ta, like people been complaining about those so many things about that.
Yeah.
So normally I have calls from sometimes some Gambian artists. They be like, "Boy, please can you get in touch with this guy? I've sent him my money. Now he's supposed to do a mixing for me. I've recorded the audio. I've sent him. He received the money. He ate the money. Now it's like 1 month, 2 months. I cannot get my song. Other time they'll be like, the song, they say the song is wiping out from the computer. It's like sometimes they pay money. So it seems like Gambians here, the promoters even, most of the promoters and even producers here, they don't value you artists that are in Europe.
Yeah.
They are in Europe, they are trying to do music and bringing it back to the Gambia here. It's like they don't put value on you guys. What do you think is the problem?
The problem is just like they don't really care about the music, Gambian music. They just care about the money. I think.
Yeah, it's a kind of a...
If look, like we as an artist, when we out there, we represent Gambia fully, brother. We don't say, I'm in Switzerland. I'm in Switzerland.
100% recognition and recognition from home, and like they have to take care of you, like the way they're taking care of other artists.
Other artists as well, because and then also. Like for me right now, when I come to Gambia and then have my events here, shows and all of these, I don't take that money and go back with it in Switzerland. This is my country. This is where I went out there to hustle, struggle to hustle, to bring it back to my country, to be able to develop the country, help the Gambian people. This is my mission. When I'm here, like I wanna support the people, the promoters, the producers, the artists. That's
because
why
you bring in money to give to them.
Exactly.
So they have to respect and value your product.
Yes.
And your
so for me, when I work with someone else, like you told me, you give me 1 week to mix and master my song. You give me 1 week. You tell me this, I tell you, okay. The 1 week pass, you don't do it, I'm finished with you. Some of them, I had some, so I told them already, don't take eat the money, don't worry. It's okay. But money, bro, money is like, yo, you eat it and finish, man.
Yeah.
What is important is the connection and the respect, you know, that is supposed to be there.
Yeah, I got you.
Because business is not one-time thing, man. It's you get the money now, it's just now. You eat it now and then it's finished. Tomorrow you sit there, you don't have anything to do, you know what I mean? But some of them, I left them with my money, man. I tell them like, guys, look, just take it. It's easy. Because when you tell me 1 week and then you started bringing me stories, nah, man, I can't handle those stuff. I have a lot of things to do. I go to work, I have my family, you know, I do my music, you know. I go to the studios, I do everything, I travel. You know, so I will not be days and then communicating with people like always giving me stories every day. Hey bro, bilay, ndaham boy, computer be more fruits, ndaham namako yobu silvi mi ko defar, ndaham ni, yo, you are out there, you are still doing stuff, and you lying to me over there. You think man damalati did waste my time be, you know, with that money that I sent you, I gave you. No. Me, I will be continuing my life, you know, money bo no mama ko liggéey. Dina amat benen ma liggéey ko ma kenen. You know, so this is so many times it happens. Promoters as well, or DJs, you know, so by you know then you mix the money, you know, you just give them something, but then afterwards, you know, you don't hear from them, you know, new ghost like totally. So many times it happens. You know, I won't mention names, you know, but they know. Until now, you know, and then sometimes I meet them. It's so funny. They like, oh boy, bro, I'm on my, you know, like man, sisuma even, you know, man, I'm on plan, you know, man, man, easy, bro, devastated, bro, you know, yeah, cool, man.
But yeah.
No, bro, like, boy, some story they happen, bro, like, heavy.
No, boy, then they're because I'm a couple of artists, they always complaining.
They're cool.
I'm not telling you full album, I'm like,
yeah, bro.
Album
bari
like 60k boy album bo yep dafa kasara boy songs yep dem ci ngelaw you know before dafa dem ci level bu nga xamanteni mom munta ñoo Gambia like for 2 years he cannot come back to the Gambia. He has to be like calling people and even sending police to go and arrest that producer and stuff like that. It get to that level, you know. But man, nobody wax moy ne what I say to those producers and promoters is that it's like you trying to spoil your brand. You know, every work that you are doing is like a branding. Now, and then me, let me tell you one thing, the time I was doing production, music production, I was producing artists, recording, mixing, mastering. Like, let me tell you one thing, I'm gonna tell this to the producers that are watching me. Me, the diaspora people, the semesters artists, they are my number one customers, bro. Me, you know, I don't put any Gambian based artists. I'm gonna say this, I never put a Gambian based artist on top of my semester artist. Because you know why? Anytime I want a sound card or I want a studio mic or I want anything that connects to my studio camera, if I happen to call Batis3ta, boy bro, I need this camera, even if he cannot buy for me free, he'll be like, I will get you the mic, then when I come, you do videos for me. This is the business. So you have to be wise, bro. You cannot be in the Gambia, you don't have you don't have connections. You have this international connection with somebody. You have to hold that person tight, bro. That is a link, bro. That is a good link for you. And he can even, when you produce your music, you take it outside there, any other person can listen to your music internationally and listen, who produces this song? It's Mr. Ultimate. Then you get the contact from that person. And most of these brothers, people like you come, you bring studio mics, you give us gifts, you bring, like Silafando, you bring us good things. You understand? But sometimes, I don't know why are they behaving like that? Maybe also, most of the time they don't want to waste their energy on you guys. They be like, okay, these people, they don't have here market, so anyhow I treat them is good. Or it's even when I treat them like that, there is nowhere they're gonna speak. But nowadays we have the platforms, we have the TikTok, we have the social media now. Today you are in YouTube on Ultimate Podcast. We are talking about it.
Definitely.
And there are some other.
And what I think also is because what I actually think is that they see only now.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, this is something like Gambian people, most of Gambian people, not only the music industry, actually generally, like I realize this, like people just
the mindset
just see
they
now.
Man
lalai like they see it. Lalai like and see it right now ni. But not like falai agaki. Bro, you know that you understand the difference? What am I gonna get from this person now, or what am I gonna get with this person? Where to get with this person?
Yeah, how can we move and grow together? They don't see the growth. They just wanna see
this is always the problem. Integrate story. They always have stories. All the time, bro. Like story bila suma money, suma boy nini. Okay, tomorrow chapan boy suma wife money, suma brother money. The next day another story, bro. It's every day. But man so na 1 week suro mere ba ngana manini malawa ne hola bro yaay cool de. Yel sa livini man mama man am na kenen kuma livina you know. Yo lolo sama ko feyte fini bro. Boy man I'm a Muslim. I believe in afterlife. Yeah, man dama len ko de direct. Man ne so ma face ma baby bi dem ko fay boy day of judgment you will pay it, bro. This is like fixed, man. Yeah, because man waxuma len ne man dama len ko may ni like dama len ko bal. Da nga wara just my product. But then you just bringing me stories. You don't want to stay and then work for what you are paid for. Because the person is not here. Munuta ñew ci mu konkon sa bu dine mu ne boy togal ni nga ni. At that moment, time being munul ko def, so you just do whatever you feel like. Yaa ngi waste time am, yaa ngi waste energy am. Koku every day mu la call, mu ngi am yu ñu wara def. You don't even think all that. All those things are money, brother. You are taking more than what you actually have already took from that person. The energy, time, and everything. They don't think about that. But that is like Gambian way, and I'm trying really to say mindset, always people we
they
try
need to, they need to level up their mindset.
So Gambian music, if you want to have international links, you know. Bro, we have to really change our
attitude.
Yeah,
the attitude towards the outsiders, you know. Yeah, thank you so much, Batis3ta. Now we're gonna extend that conversation. Now, you know, anything that you see, that they like it used to have an advantage and disadvantage, and there is a reason why you guys don't mix and master and record your song. Maybe you record there, but most of the time you prefer having your Gambian brothers do your songs, because most of the time I could see most of the artists there, they normally send their songs back home to record and mix and master. So what is the reason behind that? Because there are so many reasons behind it. So let's talk about those reasons. Because I could say, before me if I happen to be in Europe, me as a filmmaker or like kind of a artist, you know, I'm gonna choose the best producers in Europe.
I have.
Yeah, I understand. So like, why leaving those people? You know, coming back to the Gambia, you know, spending your time with your Gambian brothers here.
And then when you check, okay, there are for me, there are two reasons.
Yeah. Okay.
One is promoting Gambian music. The producer, the name of that producer. Especially when I make a beat, that person's name is there. I am proud to say like, hey, this is a Gambian who made this beat. Yeah, for that.
You see that mindset?
That is my one reason. The second reason is they understand me. ñoma gëna no understand man suma language bi ma laka, and even suma English bi numa tege suma basi numa ko tege si suma basi and all of that, ñom dañ ma dé understand. Communication bi dafay easier. I have producers everywhere. Like I have producers in Germany, I have producers in Italy, I have producers in Switzerland itself, and it's like it's not a different with the price, bro. Gambian in they charge mix and mastering, and you over there what they charging for mix and mastering, it's like maybe let's say $1,000 difference la. So go live in a so go change behavior to Gambia, but it's not about the money, sir. It's not even about the money, but it's man number one is about just the recognition of that producer. Because bro, man,
and bringing it back home.
Boy, I over respect boy Gambian producers. Like you legal. I imagine like what they have, or what they could have to make their production crazy, like mad. Because small producers over there, I tell them, small and they beat me. Yo, can more maybe Gambian more definitely. And those people don't have all these materials you guys have here, all these fancy things. Yeah. Imagine when these people have this,
Back home,
bro. So I even connect with them with my guys over there. I tell them, you guys can connect, softwares and stuff like that, changing.
You see the advantage. That's what I'm talking about.
So this is how I see the business. This is why I still work with these producers over there here. I don't work with a lot of them, but just few. But this album, I have like 9 songs which are all produced and mixed and mastered by Believe in One Records.
Yeah, mashallah. Believe in is a good brother, and he's a very positive brother too. He's a loyalist brother. Like he kind of respect.
He tell you tomorrow is tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, he kind of loyalist.
That's why he tell you 1 week is 1 week, bro.
Yeah, he kind of loyalist brother. He's over kind of loyalist brother.
Time is everything. Time is money. You need dunda. Every day, minute bunega, bro, soon life is getting less. We are never getting more younger, bro. You getting old. So imagine you spend somebody's time 1 month. How much time is 1 month, bro? What are we really thinking about? 1 month is
you can be a millionaire in 1 month.
Trust me, no man. That's the different way our mindsets are. That's why we still sometimes like really lagging behind, because ñu xamuñ ne time mooy lépp. soo xalaatee ñun suñu life bi how many ñaata at lañ am ak ñaata at la ñoo dunda loolu ñaata season la ñaata December ñoo nekk si suñu life yi si amee 30 years 30 December la brother yaa ngay calculer loolu 30 December la nga am si sal so yooyu soo ko dee calculer brother nga xam ne boy time is precious brother. We should not be joking with time. So waaye ni ki 1 week boy na make sure ne mu nekk 1 week bro. Keep your word.
Imagine yow sa ñëw Gambia bi sax even when you come into Gambia you had to plan for a whole year every day you had a plan for the Gambia like every day, because every day that passed you don't do that plan, that activity is like you when you go back to Europe it's like you be like suma xamoon ma def lii because I could remember like last month or 2 months back you texted me, you tell me bro I just want you to give me a day because I want to plan my trip. Every day I know what something to do. Please give me a day. Like I told you like bro for now I cannot give you a day because I don't even know me myself whether that day will meet me there, but come to the Gambia, when you land you just tell me you are there then I can fix a date for you. That shows how you respect the time that you want to spend in the Gambia. And when somebody is wasting you that time, you are sending him money to do your production, it's kind of crazy. Sometimes too, there is one artist that used to tell me that like, the producers there, they don't know how to mix their voice like the way Gambian artists here they mix their voices. So for them, they are the white people. They have their own mixing. They have their own kind of mixing and mastering.
But that's what I also told you, like exactly
so
understanding.
It's like their mixing and kind of mastering is kind of different from we African producers, like the Gambian, Senegalese, Nigerians. The way they mix our vocals is kind of different. So that is a point too. But then I think. Gambian
but now,
producers,
I mean, I have a good producer. One song, that guy, he actually even recorded. He recorded almost the whole album. He recorded it over there. I recorded the whole album there.
Okay.
I have my own studio. I record, pre-record. I went to him. He recorded. He arranged it, and then we send it to the producer over there. We created a song together. This is the one called I'm a Star. On my album, this one,
on your album.
He made the beat. We made the beat together, like from the beginning, from scratch until it's finished. He made it. We made it together. We arranged, like I told him like how long we wanted, and even when I was recording the song, when I wrote the lyrics and went to him, when we recorded the song, we actually did the whole process. How you know how I do my stuffs now? Because we've been recording for like the whole year together. So he kind of like really know me now. And I could just walk with him. It's easier for me. When I go to him, when he tell me 9 o'clock, bro, it's 9 o'clock. For him, bro, it's like it's like that. And I could walk with him there, just with him. But now I still have this connection here, and I want to keep it.
Awesome. But it's now I'm really loving the conversation. You're doing great, and it's really interesting, and people are gonna catch up, and people are gonna learn, because there are a lot of stories that are behind the scenes people talk about, related to you guys, the diaspora artists, and with the producers here and everything. Now, when it comes to your music here right now, how far are you getting your music to the people? Because I'm seeing you doing some collabs. You did a collab with Mahadi Hama. This time I see you do a collab with Fula Gangsta. How far are you exporting your music to the Gambian audience? And I'm seeing you perform in shows too, like it seems that you kind of focus more on promotional and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, we trying. I mean, like my team over here, the promoters and those who loyal ones, they're doing great.
You're doing a lot of promotionals and a lot of collabs. So let's talk about that.
Yeah. It's music. The music is all about connection. It's all about mingling, meeting with the people, like really in the game. So the collabs and stuff like that. Sometimes, I mean, like what we expect to get from that, sometimes we don't get it.
Yeah, meaning
I have like collab.
You have proposals, but some of them reject the collabs, or how does it?
Yeah, some of the artists like really want to be paid.
Yeah, no, that is a culture here now.
Want to be paid, and then when they are paid, they don't promote the song that So they post it only once, like their status, like on their WhatsApp status. You know what I mean? They're having big platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and stuff like that.
So they don't say
it. They don't say it over there. When you send them a collab on Instagram, they don't record.
They accept the collab.
Accept it. So it's sad though. It's really sad.
Maybe when you are signing contracts on doing a collab for with an artist, if you happen to pay the artist, because this is like a kind of a business. So it maybe next time you put it on the contract, you do a contract with him. And if he agrees to sign all those acceptance, all those rules with you, then you pay him off. If he cannot do all that, it does not necessary for you to be giving him wages, money, doing a collab with him. After the end of the day, he cannot just dump your song like that. No, because you two, the reason why you are doing the collab is you need a sponsor in the Gambia. Sure. You need to collaborate with them so that you can have the population here. But with their audience, you can still also grab up. That's what I'm talking about. We have to change the mindset. Sometimes, those days, people they come, artists with my charge, money put my fake 20,000, 25, put my ben a vast. So anyway, they want, bro, this is business. I cannot say no to somebody's hustle. But if he happens to pay the person too, the person have to give you a fair deal. A fair deal, because you are growing, maybe like you growing to get audience like him, but still you have to have a fair deal from him too, because it's kind of a business. You understand? So it has to be a fair deal. So that is the problem, like most of the people here, but bro, it's really crazy, man. That's why I'm always seeing this too. When most of these artists happen to have their name up there, it's difficult even to have them, because they face through a lot. They go through a lot before they brand their names, So even for you to even book them on shows, they be kind of difficult. They charge you a lot. You'll be like, yo, ham nga man hala dek ba ma aga fi karab. Ni so munte lolu bayil.
It's not easy, But then we should try to keep our words more, like our words should mean a lot. And we should be really like, sometimes the mother phone boy hana, like boy, we don't believe in gomun yalla.
No, Bahabila, how come like?
Boy, bro, Bahabila, DJ man, brother. No, bro, boy, lu wara define. Da gis niki. Boy, no man, understand, bro. How can you be praying? You go to the mosque, bro. Ngane yo julin nga yo ngale ka nit xalisam bi boy lum la wara defara boy loko wara defara loko bro. And you sing ne yo nge dunda. Nah, brother, I can. So sometimes for me it's like the mother hole ni remane why muy cool man. Man lolu living la boy so day dang ma fail non man. I know that it's stupid for some people. It's like just silly, but bro, I believe in it. And trust me, man ñoñu non waxuma ne dama len balal. Waxuma len dama len bal unless they really like man duma wone hey ama télo bes ma dédé. Non duma télo comme du méti wala nini. Waye waxuma len balal na len. You understand? Ku lekka suma xaalis just for no reason, just like that defar loo ma war a defar bro yeah man waxuma leen baalal naa la yow ñëwoon nga apologize ne wala nga explain ma sa living me nga understand or you do the work that you're supposed to do for me. Yeah, cool man bro. Chapal bahabi boy. Bahabi man maa ko liggéey. Yeah, maa ko liggéey waat.
Yeah, mad.
Te man lu ma war a am. Yeah, yàlla moo ma ko jox. Yeah.
Mad. Yeah, you making sense bro. Yeah. Like ba léegi suñu waree ne dañoo nekkal fii di wax problème si ak boy nii. Dañu fee fanaan. Now but let's step up to the conversation. We coming to the end of the podcast. I've seen you working on a documentary. The idea, how did it came about, and how did you set up everything with your team here? I'm seeing they're following up in everywhere. Even right now they are here. I saw them also at the show with Tosib. They were there. So let's talk about the documentary. Why the documentary and what is the purpose? Something to create that will show people out there, especially in Europe, that. We are building up, we are working, we are building a foundation, and this foundation we want to help needy people. Lot of people who are in need. Women, children, schools, gardening. So much things that we want to do, that we want to help these people in the Gambia here. So when we are going all these stuffs, we going out performing. When we have something, we try to help others to bring it back to the community. So and then we want to document this. So when you document this, you want to show people that who can help you, because we are not that also strong. We have families, we have things to do, we have like responsibilities, But then when we document this, and then people out there who see this, who want to support, who want to help, they can sponsor, they can help us, so we can help people over here. That is the aim for these things that we are doing. Not only documentary, but the music as well. Okay. I was to ask about that, because the documentary is more. What is the documentary more focused on? Is it on your career?
In both sides.
Okay.
It's focused on my career.
They're taking your career along with the people here.
Exactly. We are having like different segments. We doing media tours and show tours and stuff like that, and also we doing the community support.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
we'll be shooting those also as well. We will be going to different places. We will be asking people what they.
So who are you more targeting? Is it girls, women, or children, or all the people on the documentary?
We're targeting like women, like gardening, and also like schools, children, like the Arabic schools. That's
it's a good initiative. It's a kind of a good plan. This is the first time I've seen an artist having an idea like that and coming back, putting so much work on the production and the documentary, trying to at least produce something and take it back to Europe and try to at least gain something out from it and bring it back home and support. That shows the love that you have for what you are doing and the passion and why you want to take your career to. So I wish you good luck and all the best in what you are doing. Just work with them smoothly and just take it easy. It's Gambia. We all born and brought up here. We know the system how it goes. But then, guys, lu ñu war a fàttale ku tamit ne mooy ne comme yow mënuñ laa nax yow Gambian nga. Even soo yàggee Europe sax ba léegi mënuñ laa jaay jikko ndongo. Moo xam nga da nga waroon nekk suma benn koto bi rek Radimo suma benn koto la moom su la joxee baali noonu daf day ñëw sa studio mu tasaare sa bagage ba da nga nekk
dañu romb si place
soo nekkee one pack seen kaw ku la xoolal ku cof sa baare nga dugal live de xoolal nga
non nga dama dee xool ne xoolal jamono bi jaru ko léegi
ku la jaay dof nga jaay ko dof jamono boobu lañ nekk because xam nga li xew people are so comfortable in just making things easy on them they make things easy on them. They just do what they feel like okay man maa nekk kii because I have this title ultimate nii karab so I just have to behave anyhow I feel behave on people without no reason without nothing out coming from it. How much money? It's wrong. It's wrong. So gisee dëkk bi sax mu ngi tardé. It's because of your looy wax nii. Because of they discourage so many people.
So many people who want to invest here. You want to do business with people.
But da nga ñëw cappa sax
am koy trust. Sometimes it's a family.
Du côté producing ak music rek. Even to côté building, even business wise.
Land
ak
all
everything.
this things, bro.
You know, you come back to home, you believe in somebody, you give him your money, you just eat it and just hear, kii Europe la nekka. Kii faale ma su ñëwee Gambia 1 month rek la fi dee def dee dellu. Su ñëwee rek mu laaxu mu dem si ob bi mbaate mu tukki mu dem feneen. Mbaate soo ñëwee sax mu laaxu la completely. Su xamee ne dellu nga rek mu ñëwaati.
No,
yow bi Gambia bi boy. Yow ni si den dee behave comme like ne comme bëgguñ dara. Xam nga dëkk bi ni si den dee feel like ne comme da nga dee toog rek tekki mu ñëw nga tampata. Xam nga si on dirty money. Da nga dee jékki-jékki rek nga tekki. Xam nga fu mu lay.
Te xamuñ kon struggle lañ am bro man like fuñ jaar.
Muy drogue sax. Boy drogue muy drogue sax loo xamante ni sax dañ ko dee tere. Pour nga teg ci drogue sax sa bakken bi nga dee jaay bro. Xam nga fu mu lay fa nga jaay sa bakken comme nga mun a am baax boobu noonu do xaalis si drogue. xaalis si seetaane boobu noonu. te anything in life tamit nag.
boy il faut nga ñafe boy
fa nga sacrifice dara pour nga mun koo am den nga mun a doog a teral comme ñoo wala mun a teral. So ni si den dee foog ne you so feel comfortable to scam and get something out from it. Why do they last? te xaalis boobu sax da leen njëriñ.
boobu du la mën a njëriñ dara.
and you be like walking in the street like yaa ngi moytu soo gisee boromam sax yaa ngi koo laaxu.
wala doo jël téléphone nit yi. da ngay gis nit yi sa boy da ngay call guy sa boy mon number bu es ñu ko day jël. because dañ dee man dama feel ne comme ñooñu yëpp comme dañ amal nit yi baxaasoo keneen mu ngi try bul koolee ko beneen number you know so boy lii yëpp dama ko dee boy da nga ko dee gis boy daf dee happen you know so boy Gambian boy we need to really try and
change our attitudes and
change our lifestyles, you know, change our mindset, you know. Because the world is, you know, developing, the world is not getting young anymore, you know. You see the media is taking us different places, you know. Right now Gambia could be everywhere in the world if we are trying to focus on ourselves, you know, and then also build our community together, not always seen, you know, as one. No, yo only yo can enjoy your life, bro. No, it's not like that, man. No, Domi Arama, we are supposed to be together because imagine the song I made with Fuller Gangster. Actually, this is what I said there. You know what I mean? Mbekiling, bakiling, fakiling, al nga ñoo mutam mbekiling, al nga ñoo makoy mbekiling, ngal nga kilo bula, nga ke kankiling, ñun dunia manke fentia, nim fem manna nim fentita, bring wuluta molu yem muta.
Mashallah.
You know, bari nim fata fana molle ben sambala. That's what I said. Nim bring wuluta when we born, brother.
Yeah, there's somebody that holds you.
When you die,
there's somebody that is gonna take you.
Thank you.
Yeah, hold on, take
so
you back.
Imagine all the time like human being, you domi Adam.
Yeah, they're sensitive, you know.
Respect.
Respect.
It's very, very important.
Yeah, mashallah.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for coming. Till next time. Next year, we're gonna have our part 2. Sure. To all the people that are watching this show right now, this show is officially sponsored by Jula Finance. You can send and receive money from Jula Finance. If you are in Europe, you can also use Jula Finance to save your money in any bank account that you are having in the Gambia. Jula Finance, they are free of charge when you are sending money from Europe to Gambia. You can also send money in Senegal. And also within the Gambia, you can send monies to your relatives in the uptown, Farafenye, Jarasoma, Gunjur, anywhere in the Gambia with Jula Finance for free. So Jula Finance, also they are on the Apple Store. You can download their app and just start saving your money on their app. So Jula Finance is here for all the people, the poor people, everybody, all categories of life. They are here. They are also coming to launch their wallet, you know, the wallet app on their store, Apple Store. So watch out for that. This is Ultimate Bass. Till next time we come on your way. Today we had a wonderful brother that is Batis3ta, who is doing some great works and about to produce some great documentaries and try to support the Gambian people. So you can go and stream him on YouTube and socials, all his socials, follow him and support his music and support his concept and his work. So Batis, we are saying good thanks. You know, we are really grateful to have you on the podcast. Till next time, the conversation is wide and it is really mature too. You know, I love the conversation. It's one of my best conversations. And also to all the people that are watching, you can follow us on TikTok and Facebook and IG. Soon IG bi nak try len ngeen follow ko. Bay len lolu yeen tamit. Ba legi amangun 3K. Yena ngi ba.